So here's the situation. Brandon asked me an intriguing question, and he wanted to know, technology action here, he wanted to know what I look for in the blending process. And you could attack that from 1,000 different angles, but I think very simply the way that I personalize the process, the way that I go about it, is I look for human characteristic in my blend composition. And I think that this is, or rather, I relate character traits and the personality surrounding the end result, the mixtures of certain tobaccos. I give them a personality, or label their personality, right? So instead of saying something, is full body, depending on the level, right? I'd say it's aggressive, and if it's too much, it's unruly, right? Even, and I think that this is why Henderson and I work together so well in this department, because he understands where I'm coming from, right? And so, I look for mixtures to be provocative. It can't be non-traditional and taste like shit, right? It defeats the purpose. But I do very much embrace twist on tradition, right? And so I think, a lot of our more recent blends, especially the ones to come out of William Ventura, are very non-traditional in nature, but the end result is a product that is appetizing and has great personality, right? So, critical to find tobaccos that become friends, as Mr. Carrillo once so eloquently stated it, right? They must become friends with one another over time, and there's nothing that you can do about it to force a square peg in a round hole, right? And some things work, and some things just simply don't. They were never meant for one another. Again, if you want to follow my logic or my process, some are never meant to be together, just like some people are not meant to mix with one another. Certain relationships are built on foundations of friendship and harmony, and you have people that are together that very much love one another and work very, very cohesively with each other as partners. Same with tobacco. There are tobaccos that work very cohesively with one another, that are the truest of friends, long term, right? And many of which become even far more fantastic as time goes on. And others sour and show that they were not supposed to be mixed with one another, right? So they must divorce. They cannot remain together. Otherwise, you will have a continuously greater level of unpleasant outcome from their mixture. I know a little less than conventional, but fuck it, so's my entire brand. So what are we going to do about it, right? So think about that, and instead of trying to search the nether regions of your mind to figure out if something is tannic or earthy or provides you with the taste of ground unicorn horn, or whatever it is that you, whatever label you apply to the smoking experience of the taste, think about its personality. Think about who that cigar is today. Perhaps it reminds you of someone. Maybe the cigar is bold yet sophisticated, which is almost like a human being that might have lived a slightly more rough, unpolished, or roguish lifestyle in their youth, but has come to find a more settled and sophisticated way to live later in life. And there are blends like that you can almost sense the embers of something, like the traces of something that was once far more aggressive. And as the tobaccos both age and marry, they become a bit more refined, a bit more gentle, and a bit more sophisticated. But still, there's a little bit of punch from their more formative years, right? So that's all I got, I think, for now. Let me know what you think.